Hello folks, Scott Grove here. What we're going to do today is teach you basic guitar theory. By guitar theory, we are actually going to use your brain, your cranium, your noggin. So for you young kids, put down the old video games. You older folks, put down whatever you have. What we're actually going to do is actually analyze how chords are made. And what I mean by this is, for example, if we are using, I'm going to show you a G bar chord right here. A lot of you may know this already, but how does this come to be? We will actually analyze why we have a root, a fifth, a root, a third, another fifth, another root. There are 3 roots in this thing. What is a root? I'm going to tell you in a little bit. What is a third? What is a fifth? Blah, blah, blah. We're going to cover all this. We're going to cover what makes that G a G minor. Okay, so you're going to be able to figure out how to play every chord that is available out there by figuring it out on your own. Having somebody sit here and show you every last little thing with the advent of the internet is making you all lazy. You know how to play the chords, but you can't figure out anything by yourself. So for those of you who are adventurous enough to actually learn something instead of just being shown something, I'm going to teach you how to learn. You're going to be using your pause button a whole bunch on this video. I'm warning you already. Get it out there. Put new Duracells in your remote control, because you are going to need it. I'm going to do this. I'm going to play like a game throughout the majority of the video, where I'm going to have you pause it, try to figure something out on your own, and only hit play once you think you've got it. Then you'll compare it to what I have and see if you can actually think on your own, because I'm going to teach you to think. Okay? Another thing that guitar theory will actually help you with will be learning where every single note is on your guitar. Believe it or not, this is a G. Yes, right, this is a G. That's a G, that's a G, that's a G, that's a G, that's one, there's one, there's one, there's one. They're everywhere. We're going to be able to find all those. We're also going to be able to figure out how to play, I love to call these the Vegas chords. We're in G, we'll stay in G. Here's a G major 7. Okay, what makes that different than a G7? Okay, and I'm going to teach you all that. I'm also going to teach you how to get all around the neck, like I said, but we're going to do it by using guitar theory. How to use your 1s, your 2s, your 3s, your 4s, your 5s, your flatted everythings. Will you be able to play that? Yeah, I'm going to teach you how to do that, or how to figure it out on your own. Okay? So yes, all this stuff will be incorporated. There are weird sounding things out there that you guys will see in books if you still read these days. I know, I don't want to make you sound stupid, but it's just gotten that way these days. So I'm going to, like I said, make you think. That's what this video is about. I was asked to do this one. A good buddy of mine from back in Pittsboro, Indiana, Mr. Everett Sparks, piano player. I like to give recognition where it's due. He went to one of your universities for learning piano, probably PIT, Piano Institute of Technology, not Pitt, no. And there is Guitar Institute of Technology, GIT, and I imagine if there's a Trombone Institute of Technology, that would be something else. But he said he learned just enough of this stuff, the theory, to totally screw up his playing, which is very true. This can happen. Playing, a lot of it has to do with feeling. If you have no soul, you're just not going to do well in music. But you really need to know your basic theory, which is, again, what I'm going to teach you. If there is something that comes along at you in a guitar book that says D suspended 4th, how are you going to know that this is what it is? If it says D suspended 2nd, how are you going to know what these things are? Because I'm going to show you today how to figure them out and how to figure them out on your own. If somebody wants you to play just a regular D minor chord, you probably know how it's played, but you know, you can play it here, you can play it here, you can play it here, you can play it here. So I'm going to teach you how to figure all of this stuff out, but figure it out on your own. Okay, I'm just going to give you the tools, and again, you're going to hit pause a whole bunch of times. So there's what you're up against. Okay, so once again, I'm Scott Grove. We're going to do our basic guitar theory and then some. We'll just keep going until I think you've got it figured out. So who knows how long this thing could be. So I will see you inside here in just a couple of seconds.